Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about Intersect operator in Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So in my last video I discussed about union and union all operator. So about the union operator, so it returned all the rows from the tables. So and about the intersect operator, so intersect operator only return matching record from the table. So at EMP1 table and EMP2 table. So whatever the matching record, so that return. So this is the matching part of EMP1 and EMP2. So this is the EMP1 part and here this is the EMP2 part. But if you are using union operator, so that return all the rows from EMP1 and EMP2. So let's see the query about the intersect operator. So at here I'm going to copy and let's paste it down, and in place of union or at here I'm going to write intersect, and here id concatenate with id and name with name. So if you execute this query, so see at here only 1002 and here name com email com@gmail.com, it's returning. So let's see the record inside emp1. So at here emp1 1002 id. So at here this is a duplicate, and here in emp2, so emp2 also has a 1002 com@gmail.com. so this records is the matching records of from EMP1 and EMP2. So that here if you execute this query, so it's returning only matching records. So this is the things, and hereafter I discussed one more point about the inner join. So inner join also return matching record. So inner join, so please watch my last video. So at there I discussed about inner join, outer join. So inner join also returning matching record from the tables. So let's see what the difference is. So at here I'm going to write the query for inner join, and here select ID name email from email AMP font, and hereafter let's write inner join from EMP2, and hereafter let's use on clause, and hereafter emp1 dot id equal to emp2 dot id. So if the id value of emp1 and emp2 are same, or then that join. So if I'm going to execute the query, so right here I'm getting the message ambiguous column name id, and here name and email, because at here compiler could not recognize so id comes from emp1 or emp2. So at here I have given emp1.id, so compiler understand, so this is this id is for emp1 and here this id for emp2. So to remove this ambiguous column, so either you can use a star at here, so a star that indicate all the columns from emp1 and emp2. So see at here, so this all columns from, so this is the part of emp1 and this is the part of emp2. Now here from here, you can also use, so let's write at here emp1 and press dot. So I'm going to take id from emp1 and hereafter emp2. So from emp2 I'm going to take name, and hereafter emp1 dot, and here from emp1 I'm going to take email. So if you execute this query, so see at here it's returning only matching record. So the at here I'm getting the duplicate number of records, by using inner join. So if you use intersect operator, so let's execute. So see right here I'm getting only unique record. And if I'm going to execute the query using inner join, so right here I'm getting the duplicate. So that means intersect return only unique record and inner join that return a duplicate record. So this is the first difference between intersect and inner join. So to remove at here or to if you wanna load only distinct or unique record, so you can use at here distinct keyword. So distinct. Now if you execute the query, so at here it's only loading distinct record or unique record. So this is the things. Now here after if you execute this query, so at here I'm getting the conversion failed when converting varchar value same to data type int. So if you use at here intersect operator and let's execute the same error I'm getting here. That means at here this is the ID and here this is the name. So ID is the integer tab and name is varchar. So that here conversion failed error I'm getting. So at here if you return only matching record from the two tables, so at here the column or whatever the columns, so at your data type must be match, so id must be match and var id match like integer match with integer, varchar match with varchar, so like this. So if you give at your id and your displays name and if you execute this query, so now at here getting the expected output. So next thing is, so suppose if I'm going to execute to this, if I'm going to include at here intersect operator in place of union, and here I'm going to use intersect one more time. So intersect operator return only matching record. So if at here I'm going to give at here a star. So a star that take all the columns. So if I'm going to, let's see the record first in EMP. So see right here, this is the record and here the total numbers of columns are 8. So if you execute this query, so at here all queries combined a union intersect except. So at here equal, so I'm getting the error message because at here in EMP1 so total numbers of columns are 3. Here EMP2 total numbers of columns are 3, but in EMP table, so at here the total numbers of columns are 8. So that here it's a or differ. So that here I'm getting the error message. So column at here all queries combined so must have equal number of expression. So equal numbers of columns. So for this you have to use, you have to give at here equal numbers of columns. And here data type must be same. So id at here integer type integer. So at here in first place you must have to give integer. So let's give at here emp number. And here after, so emp number is integer. Next is e name. And here after let's give job. Now let's execute the query again. So see at here I'm not getting error message. But whatever if the records are matching, then that returns. So at a among three tables there are no any matching records, so that here it's a returning blank. So if you execute emp1 and emp2, so there is a one matching records 1002. So this is the matching record, so that here it's a returning matching record. So the same thing at your union, just like intersect, but the key difference is union return all the rows from the tables, but at a intersect operator or returning only the matching record. So this is the difference between union and intersect. And here, so this is the difference between inner chain and intersect. So inner chain that return matching record, and record should be like a duplicate, but intersect operator return only matching record only and returning unique records. So these are things. And here if you want to do intersect on the null, so suppose at your id is null, so you can do on null. So null can intersect with other table null, but if you are using at your null operator, also emp id equal to emp2, so add your null equal to null, so that cannot be possible, so that gives the error. So this is the second difference. So this is the things about to intersect operator in Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over, so thanks for watching, see you next week. Thank you.